Namo Adita Phat. Thank you for joining me for a daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This wonderful sound calls us back to our true home. The third mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to cultivate responsibility and learn ways to protect the safety and integrity of individuals, couples, families, and society. I'm determined not to engage in sexual relations without love and a long-term commitment. To preserve the happiness of myself and others, I'm determined to respect my commitments and the commitments of others. I will do everything in my power to protect children from sexual abuse and to prevent couples and families from being broken by sexual misconduct. For our Dharma lessons, we're reading More Than Mindfulness, Widening the Field of Practice by the Monastics of the Forest Sangha. Today we're continuing in a Dharma talk by Ajahn Viradhammo called Mindfulness, Vitality, and Inquiry. The third factor is energy or vitality, viriya. You need juice to do this. This practice doesn't happen by watching the senators lose to whomever they lose to. This is not a couch potato practice. It requires vitality, but it is a subtle vitality. It's not the vitality to try to become. It is the vitality of really awakening to the way things are again and again. Where does that come from? It comes from simple things like yoga, tai chi, qigong, pranayama, running and walking that we can engage with in our lives. But it's more than that. It's more than just aerobics or another 10-part routine that I have to do, another 10 stages of enlightenment. Deeper than that is interest. What is vitality? I'm interested in certain experiences that I have had as a contemplative. I'm interested in what my teachers have displayed for me in their being. I'm very curious about the Buddha's enlightenment. I'm very interested in saints. I'm not terribly interested in sinners. I'm very curious about what these beings have experienced. Curiosity and interest. That is vitality. In Buddhism, one must be interested in one's own suffering. You have to be interested in your own problems. But the interest is not in a kind of self-obsessed analytical way, because that just leads into more thought. But one has to be interested in the phenomenon of suffering, in the contraction and in the phenomena of alienation. What is that? Why do we get caught up in that? How does it work? Where does it come from? How does it endure? How does it affect my body? What is the result when I witness it? What kind of distractions do I go towards? That is all in thought. But it's deeper than thought, isn't it? There must be an interest and determination to go beyond thought, to understand the teaching, and to realize the spiritual goal. How do you get that fire in the practice? The fire in the practice is not self-hatred, because that really puts out the fire. It's not greed. I've tried being greedy to get enlightened. That doesn't work. It is not control. It is not ego. It is not about me getting something. It is about a mind which is willing to awaken, willing to look, and willing to observe. A mind that is willing to wait and to watch until insight arises. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be at peace. Namo Adida Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.